we will proceed to the laboratory 2, which is growing and examining culture media. Microbial development is influenced by various circumstances. To survive, it needs ambient circumstances that are conducive to its biological activities. Nutrients, the proper amount of moisture, pH, temperature, and pressure are also required for it to thrive. Microbiologists must stimulate these requirements in laboratories in order to grow bacteria in artificial media. So the materials that are needed for this laboratory 2 are prepared media in laboratory 1, sterile swab, inoculating loop, labeling pen or marker, ziploc, and alcohol lamp. So the first thing that we need to do is to prepare the culture media you prepared in the laboratory 1. And wear gloves, mask, face shield when performing this activity. Then choose two inanimate objects to swab for bacteria that will be cultured. It could be on the table, in the windows, on the computer keyboard, on your cell phones, or in the sink. Place the specimen in an incubator if available. But if you don't have access to an incubator, place the plates in a box and store it in a corner where it won't be touched or contaminated. And keep it there for at least 24 hours. Then remove the lid from a culture media containing the desired microorganisms, then coat inoculating loop and agitate the culture media. Dip the inoculating loop into the culture media specimen. Then using the other culture media, lift the lid just enough to insert the loop. Then do the streaking method in a quadrant. Then rotate it to 60 degrees. Culture media, lift the lid just enough to insert the loop and do the streaking method in a quadrant. And rotate it for 60 degrees. Then after that, incubate the plate overnight at 37 degrees and you should see bacteria cells growing in streaks and in isolated areas. Check for first incubate the plate overnight at 37 degrees Celsius and then you should see bacterial cells growing in streaks and in isolated areas. Check for first 1 to 2 days and 3 to 4 days. And this is now the final result. And that will be all.